Our country is falling apart, and I'm not talking politics. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any of the stuff in the recent news. I'm talking about agriculture and farming and living off your own land and trying to do as much for yourself as possible. Aaron here, Simon Says Farms. This is our little homestead farm, whatever you want to call it. We raise our own goats, the milk from the goats. We drink some of it, turns into soap, lotion, occasionally cheese, but not too often. Then we sell that soap and lotion to the public. You can click a link in the description below if you've never been here before. But we raise our own ducks for eggs and meat, chicken for eggs and meat, pigs for meat. They don't lay eggs. We've raised our own cows before, things like that. And I just did a quick Google search. Just 200 years ago, 90% of the United States population, 200 years ago, so we're talking like late 1800s, roughly, 1800s into the 1900s, 90% of the United States population was directly involved in food production. Some type of food, clothing production, like wool, right, from the sheep and things like that. Fast forward 200 years. That's my fast forward. That was actually clean the lens. Fast forward 200 years, 2%. That's it. 2% of our population is involved. So that's a problem. It's actually a major problem because we're outsourcing everything. No factual statement here. This could be fake news. But I've heard, and you could Google it if you'd like, that some of our chickens in the US are grown here, shipped over to China or somewhere. They do all the processing and send it back because it's cheaper. I don't know. I've heard that. We do not have that problem. And yes, sometimes we buy chicken at the store and chicken doesn't grow on trees. We've gotten email from people in the past that say, why don't you just buy your chicken at the store where no chicken had to be injured? Those are the ignorant ones. And I don't mean ignorant in a bad way. I mean, you just don't understand how the food system, especially meat production, works. And if this is really your first time here, you kind of just walk around with me as I work. We post a video every single day. I think we're up to like 800 and something videos in a row. That's going to end at 1,000 videos and we're going to readjust. So November 14th, I think, of this year will be the last video of this 1,000 run series. Like, think about it. MASH didn't go on forever. Friends didn't go on forever. Let's think of another one. The Simpsons didn't go on forever. They're trying to reboot some of that stuff. But that's the plan. 1,000 videos every day. We did Simon Says Farms. That was our Saturday video. One video every Saturday for a good couple. I think we made it to episode 100. I don't remember. You guys can put it in the comments below. That was on the other channel, the live channel. Yep, that barn way over there, the white one, way over there, that's called Cassie's Castle. That barn is live 24 hours a day, and you get to watch everything. How we take care of them, how we breed them, how we put babies before the business, which is obviously the right thing to do if you're not in it for all the money. See the shirt, legacy over currency. That's my buddy Gary V said that. He's not actually my buddy. I mean, would you like? He's some famous dude. Just Google him if you'd like. Yeah, we put the babies before the business. And that brings me to today's topic that I started with. We don't have enough people that want to do this, that want to keep some type of agriculture or farming or any of this stuff in our country. Interview 100 kids at your local high school, and guess how many of them will say they want to do this, right? Animal stuff. One, maybe. Probably not even one. Now, you do get the select few, like the Tylers. That's our son. He likes it, but he doesn't even want to do the animals. He wants to stay more towards the motors to help the people that do the animals, sort of, things like that. So it's a little different, but yeah, nobody wants to do it. And let's say why. Ready? Why do most of the children not want to do this? And this is where I get a little political, but not really. So I'm 45, and when I was in school, high school, middle school, we were all brainwashed to say you need to be a lawyer or a doctor because that's the only way you can make money. Like, go to college, get yourself a real job, chase the money. And that's what I did. Went in the technology field, did internet stuff, IT stuff, don't get me wrong. It was a great path for a while. But the art world, the creating world, the working outside with the animal world, which was, by the way, my wife's idea with the chickens, and I enjoy it. Not really where I wanted to go originally. Come on, Lucy. But I can't sit in a cubicle. I did that. I did the cubicle life. I did the IT life. It's not fun. Lucy, we're not going to forget you today. Yeah, we brainwash our kids to chase the money and not chase their dreams, because we try to tell them their dreams won't give them the money so they can go buy the things they want, blah, 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 stuff like that. So, you know, if you could live happy and think that money, oh, hang on, excuse me. That's my attempt to not edit. If you could live happy, okay, here's two options for you. Ready? We'll do another survey in the comments. Ready? You make 150 grand a year, but you hate Monday and you love Friday because that's your escape, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, family time, do whatever you want. Go play golf, go out on the boat. I don't know, read, do puzzles, whatever. But Monday through, oh my goodness. Sorry, you're not supposed to cough on YouTube videos. People hate that. But I really don't care what YouTube thinks. I like what you guys think. So yeah, come on, Lucy. I know I'm chasing you now. Back to my story. You make 150 grand a year, but you hate your life. You're not happy, right? You dread Monday, love Friday. Or you make, I don't know, let's just say something like 50 grand a year, you know, but your bills are paid for. You don't have a ton of bills and you love life, right? Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's all like kind of the same to you. You're like, I actually was just watching something on YouTube. I'm doing some, like, I don't know, I went down this rabbit hole of doing artwork, and now I'm like Googling artists and where they come from and what they do and how they started and stuff like that. And this one artist said when she was in school, her art teacher, her art professor in college was the only professor out of the whole college that when they went home from their cushy professor job, they still did what they did at school. Like, the business teacher didn't like have their own business. Like, that's weird. So the art one was doing it as a passion, and the school having to be part of the process, educating, being a professor, whatever, but still hung out in his studio till 1 a.m. painting or something, because that's what he loved to do. So he was drowning in the passion, which was great. So my point is, I don't know how I got to this, but this is what's happening today. If you're watching this video the day we put it out, because I think I'm posting it the day I put it out. Either way, it's 2024. Let's just say it's July 2024. The government, I said I wasn't going to talk politics, but the government, whether it was Republicans, let's just say the purple part of the government, that red and blue make purple, I think. Yeah, I think they do. There's grants out there to help this generation, or moving forward, say, hey, you don't have to be a lawyer or a doctor. We, as in the government, might be able to help you build that cow barn, do that pig thing, blah, blah, blah. You just have to work with us, and there's all these rules and this and that, whatever, because the government doesn't want all of it going overseas. And a lot of our structures, our cow structures and our goat barns and our pig pens and all that, are 50, 60, 80 years old because they were all built in the early 1900s. They're falling apart. And we got a quote to build a barn down there. Now that building was for soap making, but it was a barn-like facility, bigger. This castle is actually double Cassie's castle, but done for real, like with an actual contractor and a well and a septic and a cement foundation and electrical and all that. And it came out to like $500,000. So today the Department of Agriculture is actually coming here to the house, and we're going to talk to them about our operation. And they are going to help us say, you know what, we love what you guys are doing. We, as in the government, state of Connecticut and the United States, because this is the best country in the world. If you don't like it, move. Like, go to Sweden. You could. They're letting the US in. Like, I'm just saying. I'm trying to get off my rant here about how everybody... Yeah, okay. So, back to... Look at that. Weeds. I got to get rid of a lot of these. Yeah, so we're going to see. I mean, we can't get the solar project. This is how it all started. The solar project problem. You know, we use a ton of electricity, and it just keeps going up and up every year. And the bill is super big. And we can't get solar because we live in the same property as the farm, and there's all these weird rules in the way. So hopefully this government agent that'll be here today will be able to help us understand, and that's how this came about. We met this person through that attempt, and we'll go from there. That's it. So yeah, that's what's going on today. We gotta protect our ability to raise some food here in our country. Not that we raise a ton of food for, you know, it's not all about food though, right? It's all your textiles, your soap in this case, comes from local, all natural, raised, you know, instead of a bunch of chemicals from the other side of the world. That's the goal here, to keep this operation going, and maybe there's a program out there that can help. Who knows? We spend millions on protecting like bears and like wildlife. There's some crazy grants out there that do a lot of good things for our country and keep people, you know, where they don't have to chase the lawyer doctor route. They can go do something they love, like study dolphins, and that stuff is paid for pretty much by all our taxes. But if we didn't have dolphins, I don't know what would happen. That was a weird squirrel moment, but it'd probably be a problem. Do you realize if we didn't have bees, we would all die? That's funny. That's right, Rooster. I didn't mean funny. Do it. Google it. If we didn't have bees, trees wouldn't get pollinated, fruit wouldn't grow, we'd have no fruit, and we'd all die. Plus, if we let the chickens just naturally roam completely and breed all day long, chicken math, chickens would beat humans. They would produce way too fast. They would eat everything green in sight, and then the bees wouldn't have anything, and we'd all be dead. Yeah, thank you, chickens, for not trying to kill us. I can't get this creamer thing out of my throat. Chaos coffee is amazing, but don't put too much creamer in it. Yeah, you get a little phlegmy. Okay, I'm gonna go now. That's my rant for this morning. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and maybe the government will like what we do. You know, that's it. That's all we're talking about. Piggy. Okay, bye. And thanks for watching, by the way. If you're made it this far, you are the best village member. And if you're not a village member, smash that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. It's free. Anybody that watches us is part of our village, part of our group, part of our team. We're trying to hit that 40,000 number. It's coming soon. 100,000 is, yeah, like 12 years away, based on the math. So, yeah. And that 40,000 on the live camera on this channel, we're just trying to get to, 20, 25. I don't know. Who knows? But tell your friends, come on over. Video every day for the next couple months. And then I don't know what we're doing after that. And Greta is staring at me like, are we getting food early? It's very windy, Greta. They probably can't hear me. But yes, I will feed you early, okay? Give the village a kiss. Good job.